to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button and become a part of the tribe. So this is going to be in the element of water. I was going to say the sign of Cancer. The element of water. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So a few disclaimers before going into your reading. I will not be taking any clients in January, so please book all of your sessions for February, because I will be going away for a little bit, but February is going to be when I'll be back. Also, if you do want to shop with me, it'll be somewhere on this screen where you guys can buy crystals, smudge sticks, this deck that I'm using today, planners and journals, all on my website. So check out my website. It'll be also in the description box as well. I do also have a Patreon as well, where we have exclusive content. You do see these videos first before YouTube does on Patreon, and we do spells and rituals over on that platform, mainly focusing on self-love, money, and protection. So if you do want a spell and ritual, please check out that platform. So let's get into your reading, water. Let's see. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. So let's see what's going on. All right, so you have the Judgment card, you have the Ten of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So a lot of air in your reading, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, is that a lot of you have come to some sort of realization or have made some sort of decision. I do feel like you guys are seeing things from a higher perspective. You guys are basically using your logic and your emotions to make some sort of decision. I do feel like there's going to be a breakup, a separation, or divorce for you. If you are involved with someone, or if you are currently involved with someone, there may be some sort of breakup on the horizon, or some sort of divorce, or some sort of separation. I do feel like there seems to be a lot of miscommunication between you and your partner. I do also feel like there seems to be some sort of petty energy between you and someone else as well, because there seems to be some sort of blockages in communication, or there just seems to be like there is a hard time both of you getting on the same page, or you guys seeing eye to eye. You guys just see life differently, or you guys are not on the same page any longer. I do also feel like there is some sort of realization about you wanting to work things out with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There seems to be like you wanting to press the reset button, wanting to start over. There is also like you thinking about wanting to give someone an offer or some sort of opportunity just to kind of start clean, or on a clean slate with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I just feel like there seems to be some sort of blockages in communication between you and them. Maybe there's no talking. Maybe there's dead silence. Maybe there is distance between two people as well. Two people might be mirroring each other, kind of just like, well, if you don't talk to me, reach out to me, I can do the same thing too. And it's like, well, I can go toe to toe with you. Like, I can talk to you. I cannot talk to you for years if that's how it's going to be. So I just feel like there seems to be like, two people are kind of like giving off the same energy, trying to one-up each other as far as communication. And it's like, well, if you're not going to talk to me, that's fine. Well, I can go years without talking to you. Like, that's perfectly fine. So there just seems to be a lot of time that is being lost. I do also feel like there may be a breakup or separation or divorce because of a third-party situation. Someone may have been involved with two different people, and someone may have found out. Someone may have betrayed someone in some sort of way, and now that may have led to some sort of separation or some sort of divorce or a breakup. And that could have been with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you may have been severing some sort of ties with. If it's not a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it could just be someone who has that particular element in their natal chart. They're just coming off very calculative, they're coming off very meticulous, and they're just taking their time. And I do feel like this is someone who's paying a lot of attention to their finances instead of paying attention to the situation that's going on around them. This is how someone copes. This is how someone deals with things that are out of their control. They kind of bury themselves into their work. So let's see. Judgment. I'm seeing that someone is deciding to be single. If you are in a relation, if you are not, I should say, in a relationship, I just feel like this is like you finding yourself. I do also feel like you might be going through the dark night of the soul, meaning that there seems to be a lot of transformations that you may be going through emotionally and mentally. I do also feel like a lot of you are spending a lot of time with yourself, trying to isolate yourself, trying to find out what you like about yourself, like spending a lot of time with yourself, trying to rediscover what it feels like to be on your own. Because like I said, some of you may have left. Sorry if you guys can hear my neighbors, their kids, they're so cute. They're playing outside, they're screaming. I feel like a lot of you who may have left a relationship or a situation, you're just finding yourself, or trying to understand things, or trying to rediscover yourself, trying to learn, or trying to feel trying to see how it feels to be single again. A lot of you are happy. A lot of you are working on your physical appearance, maybe working out, maybe eating well. A lot of you may change your appearance as far as your hair or the way that you're dressing or styling yourself. There just seems to be a little bit of wanting to change. So I feel like there is a lot of you trying to find out who you are and why things keep happening the way they keep happening in your life. I feel like you're on a road to self-discovery. The Ten of Cups. I feel like because of a separation, divorce, or a breakup, it kind of throws you on a self-discovery journey. Trying to figure out what it feels like to be without someone, finally, or what it feels like to not have a false sense of security from someone that you may have felt like there was a lot of security in. Yeah. You may have made some sort of decision to end things with someone. I feel like a relationship or a connection is coming to an end, or has come to an end, and a lot of you are grieving that loss. This may have been something that came out of the blue. Sorry guys, someone's at my door. Hold on. Sorry guys. Sorry, that was FedEx. Bang on door like you to please. Anyways. I just feel like this may have been a separation or a divorce that just came out of the blue. It may have also caused you to realize something about yourself, or realize that you have abandonment issues, or that you are codependent, or maybe you were in a relationship because of codependency. You both may have been very codependent in the relationship. Didn't know how to detach, didn't know how to let go, didn't know how to be on your own. But I feel like the universe kind of forced you to kind of separate yourself from this person so that you can come to some sort of higher realization, or to realize that about yourself. So I do feel like a lot of you are coming to realize that you may have been holding on to a relationship or a situation because of comfortability, or because it was a false sense of security. Not saying that there's not any love there, but someone felt like it was not worth letting go. But Spirit or God or the universe, they're kind of had to take something out of your life to show you, or to help you realize something about yourself. like there's a new beginning coming in for you guys. A new start. You guys have been taking on a lot, feeling very overwhelmed, too many priorities, trying to keep yourself busy, but what that essentially does is create a lot of anxieties because you guys are running away from something, running away from the truth, running away from your feelings, running away from what you know deep down inside, and that causes a lot of anxieties. It's causing a lot of you to be very emotional as well, holding on to secrets, holding on to lies. But I just feel like a lot of you may be reaching out to someone and wanting a new start, but maybe they're not acknowledging you. Maybe they are not acknowledging your efforts, and because of that, it's hurting your feelings, or it's causing you to feel rejected or abandoned in some sort of way. Someone may be triggering your abandonment issues, someone's triggering your abandonment issues, or you're doing this to someone else. Someone is feeling rejected or abandoned by someone because someone does not want to open up, someone does not want to talk, someone does not want to acknowledge someone, pretending that they don't exist, pretending that they're nothing, they're insignificant to their lives. So there seems to be a little bit of that. It's like someone is literally walking away from you, or you walking away from them. Someone is just like, I wasn't happy with you, I wasn't fulfilled with you, so I'm going to find and go seek what makes me happy, what really makes me at peace. So there is a little bit of, again, abandonment and rejection going on. Is you're being triggered. All right, let's do Page of Pentacles. I do feel like you guys feel things very deeply, but you guys act as if things are not bothering you, or you guys delve deeply into your work so that you don't have to acknowledge your feelings, but it's still boiling to the surface. So those old habits of doing all of that isn't working anymore. Let's see. There seems to be a little bit of self-sabotage. You might self-sabotage any relationships that you may have, meaning that you are the cause, or the sole cause of your downfalls. It's like some of you feel like you don't deserve happiness. Like, for example, like you might be in a relationship, and this is a loose example, but let's say you're in a relationship, you get into a relationship, and you're just like, oh, but what if this doesn't happen? Like, what if this happens? Like, you're already self-sabotaging something, already looking at the glass half empty instead of half full. There also seems to be, for some of you, there seems to be someone in your circle that is not who you think they are. This can also be someone who's putting on some sort of an illusion or a facade, or maybe trying to mislead you or manipulate you. It could be a friend. They might be also giving you bad advice. I'm seeing someone is a bad influence in your life. Now, this can also be a family member that you're taking advice from, and it's just like, why are you taking advice from them? Like, they always give you bad advice, or they always get you in situations that you're uncomfortable, or they always talk you into situations that are not in your favor. So there seems to be someone around you that is at your demise. It doesn't have to be a family member. It could be even a loved one. Like, you're getting involved with someone that is no good for you, or keep reconciling with, or keep going back to someone that you know it's not going to work. There just seems to be like you being still stuck on that hamster wheel, and you're trying to figure out why it's not working out when this person is still stable. Why is it not working out when this person is ideally who I can see myself with? And it's just like, that's not your person. And maybe you're not, maybe you're having a hard time accepting that. Maybe you have a hard time seeing that. Maybe you have a hard time like really seeing that for yourself. Like, You're just like, no, like someone is trying to make a circle fit into a square, and it's not fitting. It's not working. No matter how hard you try, something is not working out for you. And I do feel like if you continue to try to force something to happen, Spirit is just going to take it from you involuntarily, because Spirit is just like, no, this is not what you're supposed to do. This is not the direction that you're supposed to go in. All right, let's do the Three of Swords. Someone's walking away. Someone's leaving because either they feel betrayed by someone. And I do feel like, again, someone is like, I'm done with this. This can't keep happening over and over again. Someone is just emotionally drained from a connection or a situation that just, there's no life anymore. They're a stable person in your life, but the passion, something is missing from this connection, and you're deciding that you have to leave. It's like still loving someone and realizing that you're not my person, but I still love you. You know what I mean? It's like, I wish you the best, no ill will. You know, I care about you deeply, and my camera overheated. But I just feel like someone is leaving to find some sort of self-fulfillment. Somebody's finally realizing who their soulmate is now. And I do feel like there may be possibly no communication between you and your soulmate. So there seems to be like you kind of going away to kind of figure things out so that you can be able to kind of find your happiness. I feel like you may be leaving one situation because you know that you were not happy, or realizing that you're not happy, and trying to find out that void. Something is still missing. Let's see. Five of Swords is the last card. Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is back. Chile. Just walking away. Yeah, I feel like something between two people is not working anymore. A connection is crumbling. The foundation is also crumbling because the foundation was built on a lie. I do also feel like something is with some sort of divine timing when it comes to your situation. And I do also feel like when it comes to your finances, there does seem to be some sort of miscommunication. Maybe that you and your boss or your teammates or your coworkers are not on the same page. There may be a lot of competitive energy around you as well. If you're trying to start a business, there also might be some sort of competitive energy, but it is safe for you to kind of just push through that. Even if someone's doing the same thing as you, or someone is in the same niche as you, it is safe for you to kind of just push through. And basically your personality is what's going to sell your business, or what's going to make your business thrive. So it's not about them being in the same niche as you, it's them not being you, boo. So I feel like there's a little bit of like you having to remember that. A lot of you might be also leaving your jobs because you might be taking your creative efforts a lot more seriously. So I do feel like there is going to be like your creativity, anything that you decide to get into is going to kind of pay your bills. So something about you being an entrepreneur, or this may be like your hobby turning into your 9 to 5. So this is pretty much all that I'm seeing with you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water signs. If you want to book a full reading with me, just know that I will not be here for January, but I'll be back in February. So please book for February, because it is filling up rather quickly. Also, if you do want to shop with me, I do sell this deck on my website. If you're interested in this black girl deck, that'll be on my website. And I do have other things that I think you guys would like, crystals, smudge kits on my site. Also Patreon, we do exclusive content there. Also, you guys see this video before YouTube. We do spells and rituals, like mainly focusing on money, self-love, and protection. So if you do want to spell a ritual, please check over to that platform. And that is pretty much it. I love you guys. I will see you guys in my next video, or I'll see you guys in February. And that's pretty much it. We shall see each other soon. Bye, guys.